Hello, how are you? This is going to be for the sign of Cancer. It's for the week from 8 to the 15th of September, and it's your career and finances only. So first I'm going to pull the overall energy, and then we will take it from there. So let's see what's going on for you. If you need to reach out for a personal reading, energy clearing, cord cutting, scrying, spells, or any other services that I offer, there is an email in the description box below so you can use it. Well, you have the Book of Shadows here, so it's a Hierophant energy. Well, some of you, you know what, if you're looking to sign a contract or a deal or whatever, here it is, okay? There could be definitely also some type of partnerships here that could be made, or it could be even something that has to do with the family, because as you know, career and finances sometimes don't necessarily have to do with work. It can be something that, you know, our family does affect our finances. For some, it could be about the marriage or, you know, like family in general here. But some of you, you know, there is also purpose here to be fulfilled. So we're going to see what this is all about, okay? I do get the 10 of Wands. Some of you are going to be definitely changing even something that maybe traditionally you were doing, you know. There could be some type of, you know, newness here. Okay, so let's see. If you want to join the membership, there is a join button. You can press it. There are a couple of options there that you can choose from and benefit from. And I do upload those members only videos, so every day. So if you want to watch those, well, maybe it's worth exploring that option. Let's see what's going on, Cancer, here for you. Let's see. Well, the Nine of Swords, something is keeping you awake at night, you know, something is really worrying you here. It's almost like you're, you know, expecting for something to end, but it should, you know, it's going to bring you the sense of relief, you know. It just sometimes we are only humans, we do get attached to people in situations that are not serving us, but you know, this is about releasing that. We are in the season of eclipse here, so you can work on your energy. It is strong, you know, like for everybody it's difficult. Just ground yourself, you know, do your clearing sessions or whatever, you know, to help yourself here, because some of you are dealing with a lot of anxiety. Yeah, you need to get confident here. If you do, you're going to be fine. Some of you, there is a, you know, like maybe situation that needs to end, either a partnership or a marriage, and some of you are really sick worried about how you're going to do, you know. Well, you're going to do well, you know, as long as you believe it here and work on this. Nine of Pentacles, it's a very comfortable energy and on its own, you see, so you don't actually need somebody here, okay? Now, same goes for if you want to walk away from, you know, maybe, you know, like your job where you're not happy, not paid or whatever, and maybe thinking about starting something on your own. Well, you can do that as well. Some of you do have even purpose here, but this is, you know, about that. 99, it's completion here. Something does need to end. I told you I was getting even the 10 of Wands, so something is just a heavy load for you. So just see what this is and allow this change to happen, because it's going to do you good. Yeah, the Magician, do manifest. I told you this lunar eclipse now, you know, and everything. Set your intentions, manifest. You are more than capable of doing something on your own. Some of you, you could be also multitasking here, or you could be like really good in more than one thing, you know, so why, you know, just be stuck with something. Also, this is about innovation for some of you. After all, this is Mercury here. I mean, Gemini or Virgo, but, you know, Magician here, but the ruler is Mercury, and this is Mercury. So it's all about, you know, the knowledge, the information, the communication here, you see, skills. So there you go. So some of you, you know, you're going to be just even updating or upgrading something here that was traditionally, you know, like done differently, but now it's just not making sense anymore. So for some of you, there is that as well. You're definitely manifesting, be aware of that. Well, the 10 of Wands is here. I told you already that. So definitely it's time to do, you know, this. So whatever you need to just drop it here. It doesn't matter if it's tradition or it's a contract or it's the marriage or it's, you know, whatever this is. If it's not working, it's not working, and you can do this. Because some of you are sick tired here about, you know, like what are you going to do and how you're going to do. If it needs to go, it needs to go. You're looking good here. Don't forget that. And for some of you, there is almost like a divine purpose here. You're meant to be, you know, dropping something so that you can fulfill even your destiny here. Okay. Now, you need to be careful with those readings. Those are general readings, okay? So I don't want just people, you know, walking away from their jobs. It's not for everybody, okay? These readings are general. They're not personal, so just be careful there, okay? But if you're resonating, well, pretty much that's the message. I mean, another 9. You can't make this up. 3 9s here. 9 of Wands, Wounded Warrior. Well, that's not the energy to be in, okay? We really need to see what's going on here. Some of you are trying to persevere in a situation that it's really not serving you, at least not anymore. So maybe it's time to just, give up on this. You see, no shame in that. 9, 10 of Wands, okay? There could be a very specific event happening, this week that actually almost like triggers you to finally, say, okay, enough, So, and you did have, now that I'm mentioning that, I believe you did have recently a reading, Enough, It's Enough, or something like that. I do a lot of readings, I do a lot of personal readings as well, so I can't really remember everything. Yeah, I do believe you did have something like that recently. So, well, that would be Enough, It's Enough. I mean, 3 9s here, guys, and 10, so I mean, that's it, It doesn't get more clear than that something needs to end. Yeah, if you do that, we have the King of Pentacles, so 9 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, see where we are going. But you need to be willing here to stand even on your own if you need to. So some of you, you're going to be walking away, either from job, from marriage, partnerships, whatever is not serving your purpose, because I do see standing on your own. Some of you are capable here, and you can even multitask for the, maybe just the start or whatever, if you need to, do two things. For some of you, you might even need to continue doing what you're doing while you're developing something else, okay? But you will be fine. It's just about believing in yourself, believing in your abilities, and trusting in the divine plan, because there is a divine plan here for you, okay? You're meant to be very successful, I would dare to say here, at least some of you, of course, that resonate. And there is something about, whatever you're going to do, it's going to be important also for the others. Either, let's say, if it's your business, maybe you're employing other people, or your services are important for the others. So just, however this resonates, it's a little bit specific here, but you will know if this is you. Okay, let's see what else. Well, here we go. Yeah, the 4 of Cups. You're not happy with the situation. It's not what you have been bargaining for. It's not what you've been dreaming about, you see. Something is just not working here for you. So you're looking for something else. The universe is going to bring you this opportunity. You see, that's this 4 of Cups here. But the point is, you really need to, start looking for it. Because in this 9 energy here in those two, it's very difficult, and in this one here. So that's why it's honestly going to work like, some blessing in disguise or something. Now, with the lunar eclipse here, there's going to be a lot of things that are going to be revealed, okay? So this is just the aftershock, let's say, So you're just going to have to handle that and to work through that. But you're going to be pleased that you did, because whatever is coming next, it's going to be much better, So it's just something here that, needs to happen. Of course, the choice is always yours. So sometimes people say, but nothing happened or whatever. Well, did you do something? Okay, because as I say, the choice is always yours. So just make sure that you do know that. Yeah, the Justice. That would be like, did you do something? Okay. Justice talks about making the right decision for oneself. If something is not working for you, well, it's not working for you. Okay, what can you do here? I do see here also for some of you, there is a possible legal situation as well. I mean, with the Hierophant and the Justice here, obviously, and I told you, the actually Korean finances, sometimes these finances are not only from work. It can be, like family, it can be legal settlements, it could be marriage for some, okay, or in this case, divorce, you see. It can be many different things here, but you need to make some decisions, okay, whatever this is, and make sure that they are the right ones. Also, for some of you, it's making the right decision concerning the, traditional ways. If you need to update something, well, do it, I mean, what can you do here? If something is not working, it's not working, you see. So just do what's necessary here. Now, this is Libra energy here. Interesting, Taurus, Libra. This is Taurus as well. Well, they're ruled by Venus. Venus is very, very abundant energy, brings very abundant energy. Also creativity, does uses the law of attraction and manifestation. So make sure that you're in this very comfortable, mood, let's say, and vibe, that you attract the opportunities here, because you will be able to, because something fated it's about to happen here. Yeah, just, a lot of healing, 4 of Swords, but, thinking and contemplating on something. Well, it's time to make a move. And some of you, you will make this move. Or it could be something that really just pops up, you know, and you won't be able then to unsee, and it's going to work as a trigger for you to finally make this decision. Okay, so I'm going to leave it here. Love you all. Take care. Bye.